So we're back with some more Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm now armed with the appropriate knowledge of where I'm supposed to go. Now it's a matter of, can I remember how to get back there? One of the other things that I saw when I was trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next is a bunch of these little things that are like, be careful because there's like a scan here that is missable, and if you miss it, you can't get 100%. So I just want to inform you right now, I will not be getting 100%. Because I have already missed at least one. And maybe more than that. I think I have also missed at least 2 or 3 missile upgrades that are available, and I know where 2 of them are, and I just haven't taken the time to backtrack there yet. But again, I was watching. Oh, okay. Sorry. We're gonna take a minute to remember what the buttons are. We're gonna fall in the water. You just gotta, like, there we go. Get away from the edge. So, I need to get back to this room. But actually, I need to turn around and go back the way. No. No, I don't. No, I don't. But yeah, like I said, I was looking up a little bit of a video guide to kind of see where I'm supposed to be going next. And I noticed that they already have 55 missiles. So I've missed at least one. Sorry, I've missed at least 3. I'm pretty sure I know where 2 of them. Oh, God. I'm sorry. The controls in this game, I don't understand why I'm having so much time internalizing them, but I really am. I've been having such a rough time remembering, like, what the jump button is or isn't. Wait, who's that guy hitting me from down there? That's... Oh no, I bet it's those things. Where am I? Get back. No. I need to get over here. Okay, I have to go in through there and around, and then I come out up here, and then I think I can get up to this top door. Okay, I'm remembering. But for some reason, the controls in this game, like, even when I've been playing it for a while, I will just, like, have just total memory relapse of, like, what button does what. I've kind of expressed some frustration with it before, where the game is not helping me because of the fact that when you're not in Morph Ball, jump is the B button, but when you are in Morph Ball, jump is the the Y button. And it's really just kind of like, it's hard enough to remember some of that stuff, like, on the fly. And then when they change it up on you, it just breaks my brain. And then the other kind of, like, like lesser issue is just in my mind the A button is jump, but in this game the A button is shoot. So I have obviously had at least a little bit of a struggle internalizing those differences. And so a lot of times you'll see me do stuff where I shoot when I'm supposed to jump, or vice versa. Okay, I need to go up to that door. I also oh, about now. So I didn't realize these are technically different. The ice shriek bats are different creatures than the normal shriek bats, and so you have to scan them all over again, which is kind of annoying. Even though like the description and everything is basically the same. So I missed those the first time around. But I was kind of proud of myself because, again, when I was looking at the video walkthrough, I believe I have all the health upgrades that are currently available. And that's an important thing to me. Because as someone who's not great at this game, as you can see, that is one thing that I want to make sure that I have is a lot of health. And plus, again, just kind of like talking to some other people that have played this, they're like, yeah, having a lot of health is really good because when you're backtracking through rooms multiple times over and over again, you can just walk through it and tank the damage from some of like the minor enemies and not be constantly worried about like having to kill everything. Yeah, that's a great point. So I came in this room last time and I activated this this switch, and then I think there was another one that I activated that opened up these little things up top. And then I was looking around and didn't see anywhere else to go except this spider ball track. And so I thought to myself, I don't need to be here because I don't have spider ball. I was incorrect. So this is where the video guide kind of helped me figure out the error of my ways. Because I did that switch over there too. And when you unlock the switch, it does a little cutscene to show you that this little thing activates. But I thought it was across the room. And so that's why I kind of had that thought about, oh, I can't do this because I don't have spider ball. And so I left, and that was incorrect. I should have... There we go. I should have... Gosh dang it. Jumped into this. And it will fill the place with water. This is on a timer. Oh my gosh. All right. So as of grabbing that, I think I am at all the available health power-ups that are available at this point. So also, what's up, Arkle? I don't know how long you've been here, but I was talking about some things, one of which being my inability to remember what button jumps because it switches depending on whether you're in morph ball mode or... Where's the stupid switch? and I keep pressing the wrong jump button. And I recognize that this is 100% probably a me problem, but it is a problem. But I was talking a little bit about how I did look up a video to see where I'm supposed to go next after getting the wave beam, and that's what led me back here, realizing that I missed that switch that raises the water level. But that's about all I looked up. I looked up that you basically come in here, and then there's this door I don't think we can open. Yeah, and that's fine. I appreciate the restraint, and I probably would have eventually asked, but I decided last night / this morning, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find it real quick so that I don't waste a lot of time, because that's one thing I don't want. I don't mind backtracking. Well, I do mind backtracking, actually. I really mind backtracking. It's one of my least favorite game mechanics, but again, I've conceded the fact that that is a Metroid hallmark. And so I'll be doing a lot of it, but I don't want to do a lot of unnecessarily wandering around, not knowing where to go. So I probably would have asked relatively quickly at the start of the day today, if anybody was here, if they knew where I was supposed to go, but I decided to just go ahead and, for the sake of scan you. Alright, so this is a shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. Too bad I don't have any. But luckily, the wave beam stuns them. But yeah, this is as far as I looked. It was basically, it's like, okay, you go in this room. And then I was like, all right, that's enough. I know where to go now. So from this point from this door forward, I'm completely blind again. But yeah, I was kind of talking about how I was looking at maps. Like I brought up like a complete map from like a strategy website, and looking at it, I had no clue where to go, because there were a lot of different areas that maybe potentially I could go. But it was unclear, so I decided to just pull up a video walkthrough and watch like 5 minutes or so after they got the wave beam to see where the next spot is. So
defeat enemies to unlock doors. Recorded to logbook.
this is another one someone told me about, because I mentioned like the missable scannables and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, if you ever get into a room that locks the door behind you to kill enemies, you have to scan those doors. So there we go, we scan the door. Not, again, I'm not going for 100% scans, but I just thought it would be interesting to get that one. This is why I want to have as many health upgrades as possible. I'm really, really bad at combat. Fortunately, the game is, up to this point, has not been, like, ridiculously hard. But I kind of have a feeling that it will. Force field accessible only through Space Pirate bioimage. Possible to... Oh, the parasites on the tutorial frigate. Oh yeah, that would stink if you like miss something in like the first 10 minutes of the game and then basically couldn't 100% it because of that. I know that that the guy I was talking to also said that those ice parasites in the room before the wave beam are also missable because they're in there now and then later they're not there. And that's apparently like the only room in the game where they are. Okay, so we got the full map. Oh boy. Wow, yeah, there's still quite zoom. Okay, there's still quite a bit. So this door was unpowered. This looks like a boss arena if I was a betting man. So I'm guessing we need to go through the Space Pirate facility to figure out how to turn that power back on. Again, this is speculation, but my palms are sweaty. Something about bomb spaghetti. Yeah, unfortunately, by like talking to a couple people about this. Oh, what was that? Oh, hello. Talking to a couple people at this game after my stream on Thursday and kind of like talking about where I was and what I was struggling with and frustrated by. Some people did offer some unsolicited advice. None of it was too crazy. But there were a couple things that I would not have known for myself. And so as I guess a quote-unquote benefit of talking to those people, I can avoid some hardships later. Oh, it's a cat. I was like, what am I hearing? A kitty. Hello. Come here. But yeah, so there's one specific area that I now know about, which is flooded. That apparently the game kind of pushes you towards, and you're not supposed to go there while it's flooded. And so now I know about that. Access to Research Lab Hydra granted. Oh, sorry. Trying to scan you? Oh, not the Phazon fluid bath. Scan the friggin' pirate. Oh my god, he's standing right in front of you. Thank you. Sentient aggressor species, well-trained in weapons and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize their goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. I'm taking a lot of damage, and I recognize this. I don't know what to do about it, but I recognize it's a problem. Specimen 002 has been euthanized after psychotic episode scheduled for removal. What is it? Stasis tank operational, but currently empty. Oh, well, it's empty. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. Okay, so like I was talking about, the game does eventually ping you on the map where you're supposed to go. So I guess I wouldn't have been wandering around too long before it told me, but I don't like the sounds that it's making right now. I think it's guitar riffs, but it sounds like creatures like wailing. Ice beetle infestation in Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Access to Research Lab Aether limited to Team Scalera only. Personnel bound for Hollow Observatory must use West Elevator. Stasis tanks operating at 40%. Temperature regulation errors have been rectified as of 12/111.
Recording to logbook.
New pirate data has been downloaded. Log 10.555.8. Our initial tests exposing Talon Boar's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all these test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stages are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experiments will result in success. Crazy. So I assume that they're doing this to make biological weapons that they could use as a conquering force. Because otherwise I don't know why they would be trying to turn animals into super fruits. Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. It is kind of annoying you have to hold the L button while you read through this stuff. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it's unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Got groundhogs. Mining operations have begun near the crater, where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life-supporting regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. Timeline reassessment for the refinery operations is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. So, is this Phazon stuff that they're trying to mine out of the center of the planet? Is this the same stuff that the Chozo are referring to as the Great Poison? Because it kind of sounds like it could be. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in a single generation. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Yeah, so that kind of maybe answers my question right there. This is also, not a lot of people know this. This is the same mutagen produced by TGRI. So this game is actually a Team NT crossover origin story. Oh jeez, I'm stuck on something. Can't backpedal. I'm trying to backpedal away from that guy. I was stuck on a wall or something. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives. Oh, hello. Hello, security camera. I see you. Oh, there's a guy there, too. I'd like to lock onto you, please. The fish? Chilling here? Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be handled hand carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Aether. Strain 776V has been successfully replicated. We have named it Strain Vertigo, mutation of beta xenome proceeding. Like, you know, maybe I'm just thinking, you know, when you got a hammer, everything looks like a nail, but that looks a lot like a Metroid to me. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes have been traced to Phazon batch 1664Z. Terminate all subjects.
Recording to logbook.
Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Fendra Drifts region of Talon 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids... Dude, I'm like precog over here. Whoever would have thought that a game called Metroid Prime would have Metroids in it. Anyway, sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish and easy to control. Even those well into Phazon infusion cycles, cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the wastes are also a concern. As they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas, unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. So they're not only doing experiments on the local wild, they are experimenting on Metroids. That sounds safe. Oh, jeez Louise. Scared the crap out of me. I died. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got some charge ball stations. Let's see what's up here. Holographic spatial schematic is in lockdown per security.
Recording to logbook.
Scans of the spiral sector detect a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a land mass at heading mark 400802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source as powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Holographic sequence initialized. Okay. Holographic map coordinate data has been updated successfully.
Recording to logbook.
Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational, and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Fendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters. Soon it'll be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Decacycle. I mean, what is that, 10 days? Or is that 10 years? I have no idea. So, I've got a couple options. It's too far away. Upper node of astronomical holographic projector is retracted and inactive. Because there's this thing down here. Lower node of astronomical holographic projector currently deactivated. Okay, so I probably need to do both. Don't hear a timer ticking, so I think I'm on a timer. Okay, so I needed to do. I'm sorry, there's like a particular sound that keeps happening that makes me think I can hear my cat like meowing from a distance, and I'm like, what is going on out there? And nothing. It's I'm hitting the wrong button. It's the game making them. It's not the cat. Once. Neato. Planetary map. And whatever that is. Lower node is functioning normally. Okay. Planet Billium, 3.8 trillion teratons. Profile quarantine. Atmosphere is rife with Metroids, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Okay. Planet Twin Tabula. Planet is best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a viral strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffer from double vision. When the twin sight fades, the victim is near death. Okay, that sounds bad. Doramine. Is that Doramine or Oramine? An uninhabitable wasteland savaged by a nuclear dust storm and constant seismic upheaval. That sounds lovely. Read that one. Read that one. Okay, there's...
Recording to logbook.
Planet Talon 4, 5.1 teratons or whatever. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren class 13 wasteland in approximately... It's no good. What's this place?
Recording to logbook.
We went there, I think. I assume. Is that where the third one is set? Planet's crust is primarily earthic core, or earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. A class 19 planet, Zebes or Zebes. I don't know how to pronounce that actually. I always said Zebes when I was a kid, but like Thebes. But Zebes or Zebes is an inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate force. That's what I thought. I thought it was one or the other, but I don't, honestly, I don't think I understood that both of those took place on the same planet. I'm just keeping it 100. Okay. It's to scan in here. So, I gotta figure out how to get up. I don't think I can jump. I think I need to go from the other side. Yeah, I don't think I realized that Metroid 1 and 3 were set on the same planet. Are they like is like 3 a remake of 1, or is it different and it just happens to be on the same planet? Oh, I can't get up there anymore? I swear I jumped up there before. Did I not? Okay, I did. I was like, am I crazy? It is one thing about this game, and with like the space jumps, is like sometimes I feel like the required jumps are like really close to like the upper limit of what you can actually do. All right, what do we got? Super missile. This powerful attack uses S missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold ZR. Oh, now I'm gonna have to claw grip this thing. That's so annoying. Or I guess I could charge it with A and then just use my index finger to press R. Okay. That makes sense, I suppose. Okay. Like, I played NES Metroid probably, I think it was probably 2005. I think, because I think I was in college. Um, and it was when speedrunning was pretty new. And so even if a game had like speed tech, it was kind of easy to like follow along with it and replicate it, even if you couldn't do it as fast as they could. So you could kind of use a speed run as a walkthrough video, more so than now, where a lot of stuff uses like frame perfect tricks and glitches and stuff like that, which are obviously much harder to replicate. But like I don't really know the story of Metroid 1 because obviously the NES doesn't really feed it to you. It was probably in the manual, which I didn't have, so I didn't read it. It was just one of those things where, actually, if I'm remembering correctly, the first time I played Metroid, all Hollow technicians report to main observatory maintenance required on both Holo modules. I'm trying to remember, was there a Metroid NES game in the Animal Crossing GameCube? I know there was several NES games, but I can't remember if there was a Metroid one. I'm trying to remember if that's where I would have played it. Probably not. I probably would have just played it on an emulator. Even back then, I had those. But I didn't have high-speed internet until like 2005, so like looking up a walkthrough would have been impossible. 2005 or later. Chief Astrogation Officer feels our current dual hollow projector system is obsolete. Please review and advise. Okay. Whoops. Alright, I guess we're saving again. I gotta turn this fan up. It's getting warm in here. And then there's Metroid 2, which I also don't know a lot about, but I played on the Game Boy. But I got it used, so it was just a loose cartridge. So it didn't come with a manual, so I didn't know anything about how to play or about the lore or anything. Because again, back then, you couldn't just go online and download a manual. A manual, not e-manual. Or I guess an E-manual. Oh, hello. Out of here. So do super missiles have their own ammo store, or do they use regular missiles, but they require you to be charged? Because I don't see another... Let me try it. Oh, I can't do it with this gun. How do I switch again? Oh, it uses 5 regulars. Okay, I don't want to waste it then. I forget how to... Okay, hold X. There you go. Okay, so that is really awkward to do with the trigger. So that one, if I need super missiles, I'm probably gonna have to get used to using the A button. My god, the controls in this game leave a little bit to be desired. I'll just be honest. And I can't even imagine doing this with a GameCube controller because I don't know exactly how the controls on that worked, but I have read a little bit about how it worked. And I honestly, after reading that, have kind of decided that unless they remaster Prime 2 and 3, I probably won't be playing those ever. Just keeping it absolute hundo. Because I don't even know like how the camera works in Metroid Prime on GameCube, because I think it said that switching your weapons is bound to the C stick. But I don't know how you look up and down. Well, this is the D-pad? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that. Okay, where am I at? I am here, and I'm gonna go up here. Still got a little ways to go. But mad respect to anybody who played the GameCube version, because it sounds like a nightmare. if I'm just being honest. Oh, you have to hold the shoulder button? Ew. So yucky. Especially when you consider the fact that, like, aside from, like, not having clickable thumbsticks, like, the GameCube controller is not really different from a modern controller. Like, it had two... Oh, shoot. It had two sticks, it had two triggers, and one bumper, which obviously is not ideal, but they easily could have fixed that. What's up, Dave? Oh, geez, there's more. I took a bit of damage there, but not much. Yeah, the button layout sounds very different, and I'll be honest with you, like, it sounds bad. It reminds me a lot of, not in its control style, but just like the decisions. It reminds me a lot of Ape Escape, where I feel like there is a button layout and control scheme for Ape Escape that makes a lot of sense, and they just decided not to do that. They're like, no, let's make it so that, like, changing your items is bound to the control stick, and every item, the use button is the same, but you can only have one I mean, I enjoy that game, but the controls were a nightmare. And it kind of sounds the same if I'm being honest. Anything else up here? Aha! This. Okay, it exploded. I should have scanned it first. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I can't, like, imagine it working. And what was it that I shot? Because now I'm really worried that was, like, something I needed. It's gone. Oh well. Time marches forward, friends. I can't go back. It probably would solve some of the issues that I'm having, where, like, sometimes you want to use the trigger for shooting and other times you need to use the thumb button for shooting. But having two buttons for shooting confuses me. And the same is true for having two different buttons for jumping, depending on whether you're in person or ball form. I know I've complained about that. I've complained about that a lot, but I'm going to continue to complain about it because it continues to be true. It's such a weird thing. I guess maybe because later in the game, maybe you get an ability while in ball form that's bound to the B button, but why not just bind that to the X button instead? It makes no sense. I know that little guy. So, like, we're not friends with the Metroids yet, are we? Like, we don't make friends with Metroid until the end of Super Metroid. Stasis tank B118. Contaminated beyond acceptable safety standards. Removal squad requested. Phazon infusion stage 6. Subject Metroid BR5497.
Recording to logbook.
Initial transfer of Metroids to Talon 4 research facility has been completed. 3 were terminated in an incident at the landing site, but the other were pacified, transported safely. Initial phase-on infusion testing is underway. Sorry, my neck stiff. We are eager to observe the effects of phase-on Metroids, especially their ability to absorb and process the energy given off by phase-on sources. Early research suggests a considerable growth in power and size. Whether the creatures stay stable, whether the creatures stay stable thereafter remains to be seen. At the end of Metroid 2, I don't remember that from the end. Now, granted, I did not beat Metroid 2 on my own, but I have since seen 2 other people beat Metroid 2. I guess I don't remember the ending all that well. Flashbanged over. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Metroid 2 or not. I know I thought about it when they put it on the Game Boy player for the Switch, but I wasn't sure I really wanted to or not. I played that game so much as a kid and never beat it, and it was really frustrating because I spent dozens of hours wandering around endlessly trying to figure out, like, bombing every single surface. I don't know how I didn't find the final area. Like, it still to this day doesn't make sense to me how I didn't accidentally stumble upon it. Because I had like the spider ball, so I was like going on all the walls and ceilings and bombing like every square inch to see if there was like a hidden wall somewhere. Like, I found all the upgrades and missiles and never found the final boss. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. Talon Metroid energy-based parasitic predator. The effects of phase-on have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR388, into a unique subspecies found only on Talon 4. A Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Talon Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. It sounds exactly like... sounds like a regular Metroid. Wait, is it getting bigger as I shoot it? Is this a bad idea? Okay, never mind, it's dead. That legitimately scared me. Oh, jeez. I need to get a moment's peace. Oh, I see. He broke open that wall so I can get out. That was nice of him. Never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the jump button is. Okay. Excuse me while I read this pirate's log in the middle of battle. Confidence is high regarding phase-on applications. We know enough about phase-on now to begin combining it with space pirate DNA. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that phase-on infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutations levels are high in current test subjects. Phase-on madness is a concern, but refinements in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. As energy-based creatures, Metroids show immediate mass increase upon energy absorption. Yeah, I noticed that. Directive: in the event of a Metroid attack, repel creature with missiles set to maximum concussion. Okay, good to know. I should have known that too, because that's how you beat Metroids in the original. The wave beam does work. All guards must use ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. This includes sedated specimens and those pronounced dead. Okay. Right, back to combat. Where'd those guys go? There he is. Everybody? Oh, see you. can't lock onto you, but I see you. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Come on, dude. How about now? Oh, okay. Okay, I hate that sometimes it's like getting through the railing and other times it's hitting the railing. It's probably because I'm moving back and forth. Now that I say it out loud, it's probably my fault, but I still don't like it. Okay. Again, one more thing that I wish would happen. Oh, you know what? I think I can get this one. Actually, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna delay my complaining until I figure this out. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I wish when you freaking frick. I wish when you scanned an upgrade that you can't get yet, I wish it would like stay on your map, but I don't think it does. Going so slow, but I don't want to fall off. The 3D movement is a challenge for me. Okay. All right, I think we're okay to fall. Hey, buddy, are we chill? You gonna be cool? Energy tank. Oh, hey, you can just shoot those. Nice. I love energy tank. Maybe my favorite item. East Quarantine Cave has been secured. Specimen remains in quarantine area. All experiments suspended pending pacification.
Recorded to logbook.
Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from the invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence would be a key to our ascendance.
Recorded to logbook.
Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean, my friend. Project Titan is suspended indefinitely. Security breaches resulted in massive casualties have occurred. Access is strictly prohibited until further notice. Were they trying to make like a super giant Metroid? That sounds about right. Sure that won't come back to bite anybody in the future. Hunter Metroid DS is... Wait, is this an ad for another game? Hunter Metroid DS is showing signs of decreased instability and a heightened immunity to cold dampening fields. Uh-oh. Motion near Hunter Metroid DG appears to trigger psychotic episodes. Personnel are to stay at least 3 meters away from the stasis tank. Ah, great. This tank holds the remains of Experiment 7526, conversion of elite pirate unsuccessful. Oh, there. Super pirate. So, like, I'm starting to feel like the term pirate here does not mean what I think it means. It almost sounds to me like pirate is a species and not like a profession. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Stasis tank C012 is contaminated beyond acceptable. Yeah. Empty tank, empty tank. Okay. I think this elevator just takes me back to that catwalk. Metroids infused with Phazon strain vertigo are thriving. Metroids infused with Phazon strain vertigo are thriving. We feel they could be Class 1 energy harvesters if proper submission measures are employed. Alright, I got something coming up, but I need to go to the restroom. I'm going to take a quick break here. Just like a 2-minute, not a full, although it's been an hour and a half. Maybe I will do a full break. I mean, it's not going to be that long. Maybe about 5 minutes. Let's do that. Let's take a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs, use the restroom, get a drink, get some food, whatever you got to do. Let's go ahead and do that now. And we'll be back a couple minutes. All right? Cool. Break. Alrighty, we're back. Yeah, that's a really good point. That, if they admitted they didn't know what the term bounty hunter meant, it's very possible they didn't know what a space pirate was either. Because I'm almost thinking, like, based on when the game was first kind of conceptualized and when the originals came out, I'm wondering if maybe they were like, okay, we want to make a space game, right? As was the popular thing to do at the time. And, you want to kind of have these two forces going against each other. And normally it's like humans versus aliens. But in this case, like, everybody's kind of an alien, because none of them are from Earth, as far as I know. I could be wrong. Maybe Samus is. Again, I don't know Metroid lore that well. But maybe they're thinking that, like, okay, well, we want to have these deep space. So maybe they may have looked to a particularly popular film franchise for maybe inspiration that had both, space pirates and bounty hunters in it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we want. Kind of this dichotomy of the space pirate, the bounty hunter being mortal enemies. But yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense in terms of like their activities, because like the space pirates are really, I mean, they're colonizers. Maybe you could argue that they're warlords. But like they don't do, from like what I've seen, a tremendous amount of piracy. And Samus, I really don't understand. Like, I don't know, like, what makes her a bounty hunter or not. I don't know enough about her origin to be able to like confidently say like, she's this or that. Because like, alright, this is making me nervous. Because like she's not just like out here on her own, right? Like she was sent here by like a federation or something, wasn't she? Like, or am I wrong about that? Again, I just don't know enough. Maybe I need to sit down with a book. If anybody's got a like a nice, maybe like primary of like Metroid lore that's not gonna spoil too much of like either this game or too many future games, send it to me and I'll take a peek at it. I would like to learn more. Testing of thermal imaging software complete. Commence download to tactical visor prototype for field testing. Ah, the thermal visor, you say. Central tank control circuit connection terminated. What's that? Can I scan that? Talon Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. I think I already read that. Yeah. Scan this. There we go. The unit supplies power to the containment force field at the bottom of the room. Okay. Okay, so that's specifically how she ended up here. Okay, so okay, I understand that. You heard a distress signal, she responded. And then ended up following that to the planet's surface. But like, as far as the other games go, though, right? Like, I don't know. Again, I really just played the games. I didn't read a whole lot, and again, I didn't have like, when I played the first, second, and even when I played Super Metroid, even though I could have looked up like an electronic copy of the manual. I didn't really think to do that. You know, I kind of felt it was like self-explanatory enough in terms of like what the game wanted me to do, which I guess is, you know, a testament to the game's design. Like, I never really felt like incredibly lost in that game. Every once in a while I got turned around, but thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Combat applications are being evaluated by command. Field testing in Fendrana region approved. Use of prototype visors by security personnel is approved. But like, I think what helped in that game is like the map was really easy to read and follow, which again, I know I've kind of griped about it in this game a little bit. The fact that I struggle with 3D maps. I mean, but it's a 3D game, so you got to do what you got to do. Inform command that thermal vision tests will begin soon. Abnormal heat traces stand out against their surroundings when looking through thermal imaging spectrum. Thermal visor interface will be sent to quarantine area. These visors will be helpful for any personnel involved in transport of the unstable test subject there. Yikes, I don't like that. Okay, so there is a federation of sorts. Okay. I see. So they're really more like mercenaries. But I guess bounty hunter is similar, but not the same. Freelancer, mercenary maybe would have been like a better description. Use down to activate the visor. You found 25% of all items. Hooray. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm testing the thermal vision. They're turning the lights out. The thermal visor allows you to see in the infrared spectrum. Hot objects are bright in the visor while colder ones are dim. The thermal visor will show the weak points of certain foes. Okay. Use the thermal visor to see in total darkness in poor weather conditions. Brightly lit areas, explosions, and intense heat can impair the thermal visor. Enemies with temperatures similar to their surroundings will be tough to spot with a thermal visor. I was looking to see if they had any info on the super missiles to see like if they can break different materials, because these ones can break radion and brimstone. But I wondered if there was like new stuff that the super missiles could break, but I guess not. Anyway, all right, let's turn on this thermal visor. If I can see these enemies. Oh god, this is making me want to puke a little bit. Fortunately, these guys are, I think, probably in the stealth suits. So they are, they're melee only. A little bit easier to fight. Sorry about that. Okay. Door cannot be opened with that weapon. Nope, not that one either. Not that. Okay, so this has got to be like a different different type of door. Either plasma or ice beam, I guess. Oh, I freaking knew it. I was like, I don't like the idea of having to walk past this in the dark. Alright. Not particularly scary, but I don't know. Just conditioned, I guess, to be afraid of them. Wait a minute. Is this a commentary? Come on. I know you're gonna do it too. Yeah, okay. Oh, I fell down the friggin'... Maybe that'll be my homework for tonight. Maybe I'll look up some Metroid lore. Try to educate myself a little bit at least. But again, I'm trying not to go too deep because I don't want to like spoil like future games that I might play. But I also don't really know how the timelines fit together and stuff. Like I believe you said that this game takes place between Metroid 1 and 2. Okay. Oh, nope, it's still dark in here. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh, okay. It's okay. I should have known. It's just going to be dark from here on out. I think maybe that's what I'll start with, is maybe just like at least reading through the whatchamajigger, instruction manuals for Metroid 1 through 3, and then maybe Prime as well. Did you stop moving? Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. I hear you. I hear you. Metroid Prime 1 through 3, Hunters, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, other M. Where's Metroid Prime 4 fall in there? Assume probably after 3, but I don't that. Unclear. Okay, well that's Nintendo for you though, isn't it? Making these weird timelines and multiple series within the same franchise, and nobody knows how they fit together, and they never want to explain anything because they don't want to be backed into a committal answer on anything. Classic Nintendo. Okay, we're outside. here's one of those boxes I blew up by mistake. Oh, you can't even scan it. Okay. I guess they just blow up. Yeah, see, that's another one I didn't play. I don't think I played Fusion. I might have started Fusion on the Game Boy Advance when, you know, a certain technology that allowed for the playing of games on PC was prevalent. I had a Game Boy Advance. I just didn't always. I was poor, so I didn't always have money for Game Boy Advance. So there were a handful of games that I may have played a demo version, I guess if you want to call it that. But most of them I never ended up finishing. Like I think I did like Metroid Fusion and like Mega Man and Bass. What is this? All right. Here, guy's shooting. See, oh, there we go. But yeah, I don't think I ever played all the way through Fusion or Zero Mission. Which Zero Mission, my understanding, is a remake of NES Metroid. Is that truthful? Oh great. Thanks for shooting me down here, jerk. I gotta jump back up there in the dark. Okay. I think I watched Vane play that one. Yeah, Samus Returns I knew about, because I remember the whole big stink, because someone came out with that fan game, another Metroid 2 remake, which was like apparently like the definitive way to play Metroid 2, and then it was like obliterated, Thanos snapped, and then it was it was announced soon after that Nintendo was remaking it, so it made a lot of sense. Sentry drone, well-armed and armored security mecha. Sentry drones have limited intelligence, but do their assigned task well. Being machines, they are susceptible to electrical attacks. When alerted, drones initiate a security lockdown and then attempt to neutralize the intruder. Their electronic warfare suit can scramble visor technology as well. Yeah, I've been noticing that. Yeah, I know it's like, obviously, it still exists out there. It's a little more difficult to find than maybe it was when it first released. How aggressively Nintendo pursued it. All things that, you know, I guess makes sense. I won't say makes, you know. What's going on? Why is it not homing into that guy? Alright, this guy's being real annoying. Oh, great. Now there's multiple. Oops, I stepped on an elevator. Maybe that's good. What, blessed elevator? Allowed me to trigger all the enemies and... Where am I? Where's the freaking door? Here? Yeah, okay. Yes, come to the doorway. Funnel of doom. Oh, I see you out there. Come on, you two. Where's this stupid thing shooting me from? Machine, it's got no heat signature. So glad these guys haven't figured out how to use doors yet. Alright, that's a little cheesy, but you know what? I deserve it. I deserve some cheese from time to time. Which room is that? Am I almost out of here? Yes, actually. Okay, this is actually entrance. Oh, thank you. I hate having to look through that thermal vision. That is extremely hard on my eyes. Okay, so, okay, yeah, save room is over here. Hold on just one sec. I'm sorry, this has... I should just do this later. But it just came into my mind. Because I saw the... Okay. I saw the thing along the bottom that says, like, hey, you can go to the YouTube page if you missed any streams and watch the VODs. Because apparently, for whatever reason, last night, the Metroid Prime... Or not last night. Thursday night. The Metroid Prime video didn't. And so I did it right before stream. And I just wanted to see if it was working. Nothing I was going to do about it, but... Sorry, my brain kind of works like that sometimes. I saw it on the screen and was like, oh yeah, I should check that real quick. And it did go up. So I put a thumbnail on it. I don't know why it didn't go up the first time, but it didn't. So now, okay. Still can't go in there. So I've gone in there and what did I do? I got the visor, but where did I need the visor? Does that help me anywhere else? I feel like I don't want to say that was for nothing, because obviously I did. I got the visor, but I don't think I got anything else while I was in there. And I still can't go in here yet. So I'm back to where I was in terms of I am not entirely sure where the game wants me to go right now. Kind of right back to square one. I guess I could go back to the Chozo ruins, because we've gotten a few things. Oh, let me bring this. So this is the map. This is the map I was looking at earlier. So this is the Phadrana Drifts. We've been everywhere here except for here, which we can't get to yet. Yeah, let's zoom out. This is what I'm. Okay. I'm here, and this is the only area that I haven't gone, but this door is shut. And so I think I've been. I don't know. I don't see any additional things here. Although I am noticing there is a... Did I miss that while I was in there? The Elder... Oh, dude, did I miss that? That stinks. Is that where I just was? Yeah, because I went down here. Map room. How did I miss that? Oh, I can't get it yet. Okay, now I don't feel as bad. Okay, see, that's the other thing I don't like about these maps, is they just show you where everything is, but they don't, like, indicate, like, when you can get stuff. I was gonna say, I was pretty on alert. I don't even remember what room that was. Anyway, anyway, the rest of the Phadrana Drifts, though, like, I feel like I've been everywhere I can go right now. Except, like, this area, you need the ice weapon. That I don't have yet. And maybe that's how you get up here into this area. So, like, I just can't do it. Called the Frozen... or other. I feel like there is something here. Like, if you... Like, right there where the cursor's at. There's, like, clearly something there, but I feel like I can't get there. That might require a spider ball. No, yeah, I'm not interested in sequence break sequences if that's what the requirement is. I'm talking about normal progression. So, huh. Well, where is... Like, once again, I wish that I could ping stuff on the map and be like, I want to go here. Alright, I know how to get there. Ow. Yeah. I get it. Whoa. These guys were not here before. Okay. Okay, so that room is actually... Okay, if I go back this way... Oh, jeez.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors. Doors unlocked.
So let's see, why couldn't I go... It's... over there somewhere. Oh, dude, now there's a big guy down there. So now is that now just like a regular enemy? Whoa, that's kind of stinky. That's nothing new, but... What the heck? It's like friggin' Shockwave over here. It's kind of funny. So I mentioned I was looking at an IGN guide to try to figure out, like, oh yeah, this is Spider Ball track, so I can't go in here. I did look at an IGN guide to try to figure out like where I was supposed to be going after getting the wave beam. And so that entailed watching him get the wave beam, which entailed watching them do the Sheegoth fight, I think is its name. I thought that I was pretty bad at this game, but they did substantially worse than I did. Like, they used like almost all, they had like 55 missiles, I think, and they used almost all of them. Yeah. Favorite trope, like big bad boss enemy now becomes just regular enemy that you see all the time. It wasn't really that hard. It was just, it had a lot of health. It was. I wonder if the mini boss versions have less health, or if you're just supposed to use super missiles on them. I don't know. So okay. Well, I'm back to my original thought, which is like maybe I need to go back to the See, I wish that would show the door so that I knew that's why I stopped. Oh, it does kind of show it. It's hard to see. Okay. I'm kind of back to my original thought and plan, which is that maybe I need to go back to Chozo. But I don't know that. The game hasn't really explicitly told me this. And I don't have any real, like, strong rationale. Except that, like, I just don't think, like, there's anywhere else in the... There's nowhere else in Phadrana that I can get to, I don't think. Without either Spider Ball or Ice. And I kind of feel like the same was true of Magmore Caves. Also, it was really funny. I was watching him do some of the roller ball sections, and I think he also may not know that you can jump when you're in Morph Ball, which is not really funny, but just kind of, again, like, you're writing a guide to this game and, like, haven't even figured out the basic controls yet. What am I getting? I'm getting hit. I'm hit, Captain. This guy needs to come down. Come down. Gotta be really careful because I'm standing on a ledge here. There you go. Oh, there. That explains it. Well, here's the thing. It said it was a guide for remaster. However, I was looking at the text-based guide from IGN, which also said it was for remastered. And it makes reference to using what did it say? It said something that made me question it, because I think it was talking about either motion controls or it may have actually said nunchuck at one point, and I'm like, I feel like they just took the Metroid Prime Trilogy guide and slapped a fresh coat of paint on it so that they didn't have to write a new guide for the remaster. Which, you know, I mean, that's your prerogative. Okay, so this is another room where I feel like there was a door. That I have not been able to go in yet. If I came from here, well, I've obviously been through bottom door. Where is the... Okay, and then the other door was up top, which I jumped. Yeah. So I've been up there too. I've been everywhere in here that I can go. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same spot with... Ball jumping was not in the GameCube version. Was it in the Wii version? Because it looked... The graphics looked updated. They didn't look like GameCube graphics to me. But I could be wrong. I am here. Let me get this lined up. Okay. I feel like I've been everywhere. And again, there's a rune there, but I don't think that I can't get it yet. because I've been in that room, obviously. The nature one specifically. I got the strength one. I believe that's the one that I have. And then there's this room. Huh. And I could just be wrong. That's happened before. But I think I need to go here. And so why was I not able to go through this room? Because it looks like I've been in this room, but I didn't go through this door. Well, let's head that way and see what's up. So how do I do that? There should be a door on the ground floor down to my left. That door. That door specifically. I believe. Yes? No. Incorrect. This door. Specifically. Okay. I don't like being lost. I know I haven't even been lost that long, but I don't like it. I am very much a product of modern gaming where I like checkpoints and yellow paint. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like that. Okay, so there's a morph ball thing up there. That's interesting. I don't think I noticed that the first couple times I came through here. That doesn't really show up on this map. But I don't know where that drops in from. I really don't like these guys because I haven't found out how to kill them yet, or if you even can kill them, but they really annoy me. Yeah, for that reason. And then when you're in ball form, they're just like aggroed on you. No good reason. So over there, I'm trying to see if I see anything that could lead me into a pathway into the roof. Ow. And it looks like maybe there's something up here, but I can't tell if that's just flavor or if that's like an actual platform to get up on. I don't think I can get up on it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what lets out into that spider or that morph ball hole then. I do not know. I don't think there's any way to go up there. Okay, so there's the elevator room. And apparently I came in here. Oh, spider ball track. So that's why I haven't gone to the door. Okay. Good to know. I should be, again, I wish, here's like how boomer I am right now. I wish I had a printout I wish I had an inkjet printer so that I could print these maps out and like write little notes on them to be like, don't come back to this room without the freaking spider ball for the third time. That's probably like at least the third or fourth time I've tried to walk in there. Okay, well, let's go. Where's this taking me again? Talon? Wii version didn't change the graphics at all. That's surprising, but not surprising, because the Wii itself was only still capable of like outputting at like 480i or something like that. Because I remember being all excited. So I had a Wii, and it looked like I had a 42-inch TV, and it looked like crap. And it was probably like half the TV and half the Wii, and half the size. Because I'm sure if it was a smaller display, it may not have looked as blurry as it did. Because I think a lot of that was due to the fact that like the display was so big, it was probably stretching the picture beyond its limits. So anyway, I got really excited though because I was like, oh, you can buy these different video cables for it, and it'll look better. So I was thinking like going from like 480 to 720, and then I thought HDMI is what you needed for 1080. So I was like, oh yeah, dude, that'd be sweet if I could get it up to 720. Because I didn't know anything back then. So I went and bought the, what is it? I always get these confused. Composite or component. It's the one that had the 5 plugs. I can never keep the name straight. Component, thank you. Composite sounds fancier to me, so like I always think that is the better one, but you're right, it's component. And I brought it home and hooked it up and everything. I was so excited, I remember. And then I'm like, this looks almost exactly the same. And it's like, it was 480i, which or maybe it went from 480i to 480p. Again, I don't remember the difference in the two. I remember it's like progressive scan and interlacing scan. And I assume since everything is 1080p that P has to be better than I. So maybe, I don't know. But either way, the point is, it made almost no difference. And I was pretty... But yeah, I was gonna say, it was really just a GameCube that had motion controls. You know, although, you know, some of the stuff they put out on it, like Mario Galaxy and all that, looked pretty good, even for its time. Okay. So, I think I also realized after the fact that there was an artifact in the artifact temple, and I missed it. Or maybe again, it may have been describing something that I am supposed to do later. Because the map, again, if I look at the map of Alan Overworld, and I look, there is a truth one there, and I think it said you're supposed to pick up the first one there, and then you're supposed to be able to scan. And I know I tried. You guys can verify that I attempted to scan the little doodads. Okay, I need to go. What's that? Hello, Kitty. Hello. I'll get over. Wait, no, it's just this way. I tried to scan those little doodads because it said like you can scan these pillars. Oh, Kitty, you're sharp. You're sharp, Kitty. It said you could scan these pillars to, you know, gain knowledge about where the other artifacts are. And I remember trying to do it, and I don't think anything happened. Okay, all right. Yeah, seismic analysis complete. Disturbances found in quarantine zone. Yeah, I know there's a seismic disturbance there, but I couldn't get in there. What would you like me to do about this? All right, well, I'm gonna go pick up the artifact, and I'm gonna see if now I can scan. Like, is this the artifact? Is the artifact in the room with us right now? No, this is space pirate data. Okay. I know I scanned that thing. We'll circle back to what's going on the map in a second, because I'm confused and upset by what's going on there. Because I think it's telling me to go to that place, and it looked like the door, which was unpowered, which I specifically checked. Yeah, okay. I didn't pick it up. I thought this was showing me a map or like a completion. Like, here's the 12 artifacts, and like one of them is lit up or whatever, and you need to insert the other 12 or whatever. This is the artifact of truth, the first of 12. Scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. Okay, so I'm guessing because I didn't pick it up, the ability to scan them did not activate because I didn't get this little cutscene. Okay. I goofed. My fault. It's a thermal visor. The artifact of strength has been returned. You have restored power to the Chozo totem. Oh, I already got that one. The artifact of truth has been returned. Okay, so the blue ones are the ones that are done. All right.
Recording to logbook.
Invaders have claimed Fendrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress. Collapse it to reveal chambers where the artifact elder is held. Did I write these down? All right. Instead of writing them all down, what I'm gonna do is Metroid Prime 1 artifact scan data. And maybe it will just tell me. Oh, you can see them in the menu. Perfect. That'll save me from some time. Because I was gonna like see if I could find screenshots of all the scans on a website or something.
Recording to logbook.
A tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of the life. So, like, I know we talked earlier, like, some of the artifacts that appear on the map I was not able to get, or they weren't there when I was there. Like, does scanning these make it so that they will be there, or are those, like, progression-based? Where, like, once I get to a certain point in the story, they become available, but if you go there beforehand, not so much. The sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many Chozo spirits have drawn to this tainted place, released their bond to the world to claim the artifact of the wild. I already did that one and that one. That one. Like, this one doesn't have a thing on it, so I assume, I guess that's just there for...
Recording to logbook.
Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of the world. Okay, so I've been to that hall, I don't know that I was able to access... Okay, so being here does not activate the minute.
Recording to logbook.
One of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. That one I don't know what that's talking about.
Recording to logbook.
Tall cave stands at Fendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. I feel like that's not all of them. Isn't there supposed to be 12? Oh, here we go. Artifacts. I'm in it. Truth is required. Strength is acquired. Elder, I have the thing for. Wild, I have the thing for. Life Giver, I have the thing for. Chozo, I have the thing for. Okay. What? Do these other ones like not turn on until you have a certain number of them or something? Or are there just not clues for these? And yes, it's okay to answer that question. If you assuming somebody knows. I don't know. Okay. That's all right, Dave. I'm right there with you. I'm the one playing it. Okay, so I am once again back to square one, literally at square one. Did I go to the bathroom? I did. I took a break. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom again. I was like, did I take a break and then forget to go? No, I definitely remember going. I remember the cat scared me while I was peeing. I was like, well, at least I'm in the right spot. So that has a door, but it looks like an ice beam door. Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing them by being stupid, but I think they just unlock later. I really wish I could remember where I saw was it here? Was it in the waterfall cavern? There was somewhere where I saw a fountain of sorts. I don't think it was here. That was at the time filled with poisonous water. And since I've cleansed the water, I can't remember where I saw that fountain, because there was some sort of an upgrade hovering above it. I do remember that. Which door is this? Okay, that takes me to Chozo. That takes me to Magmore, and then there's still a door up here, but that's a red door, which I don't have the plasma beam for that yet. Leave me alone, dudes. Because I know if I go to the Chozo ruins, there was definitely a couple of things in like the atrium or whatever you want to call it, like main kind of like opening area, that I needed. Is this the right elevator? Yes. Okay. I needed upgrades for, like the boost ball to do the half pipe, but it's just to get like upgrades. Like I don't think it's progress. Not that I don't want the upgrades. I do want the upgrades. But I don't think that they will elucidate the path forward for me. Alright, I'm looking at the map a lot because I'm trying to figure out where to go. So there was something here that I can do. I could get into this little door, but then I don't remember if I needed Spider Ball to keep going. Might be a good place to peek. Excuse me, can you step off, please? Oh, that's someone you can't hit except from the back. It's fine. Come here, buddy. Oh, forgot I gotta be holding the button. He does not like the wave beam. Okay, so this is the first thing I remember. Gotta remember how to do boost ball. That's not how you do boost ball. I wish, like, the camera angle is goofing with me a little bit here. Where, like, I'm trying to just go straight left and right. But it goes at like, what do you want, kitty? What do you want? I'm trying to half pipe it here. I don't want it to do that. Thank you. I wanted to do that. And then I feel like there was something else in this area. There's some plasma tethers there. Still can't do those. I don't think I've been back here since I got the space jump, if I recall. Okay, so this had a purple door. Maybe. What's up, Joey? You're having a good Saturday. We're playing some Metroid Prime. I am currently in the phase of the game where I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go. Well, actually, I do know exactly where I'm supposed to go, and I don't know how to get there. Because when I was there, the door was powered down. And so I wouldn't know how to open the door. Get to where it wants me to go. Playing some PS5 games. Anything good? I don't have a PS5, so I don't have any PS... But obviously PS5 has a lot of cross-platform stuff and things. So what was this room? Oh yeah, there's the... Oh, but you need this... Okay, so there's the... That thing I was thinking about. That fountain. So that's where it is. It's literally called the Ruined Fountain. Makes a lot of sense. But you need it to shoot you up, and then you clip to it with the spider ball, and then you can get that missile upgrade. And I don't have the spider ball. Dying Light. All right, which is the first one or the new one? Or the second one? There's 3 of those games now, right? There's like Dying Light 1 and 2, and then Dying Light the Beast or something. I'm only really somewhat familiar with the first one. I watched a friend play it on YouTube a couple decades ago. Okay, so yeah, here's that hot room that I can now go into because I have the Varia suit, but I need the grapple beam. So this room is worthless. So coming back here was pointless. Now we know. The first one. Okay. First one was pretty cool from what I remember. But I have not seen or experienced in any way the second or third games. So I really don't know if they hold up or if they're about the same, but I remember it being pretty cool. Like the whole parkour, zombie survival, whatever. That game had zombies, right? I'm pretty sure it had zombies. So I think... Wait. Is there a 4th game? Because wasn't there one called like Dying Light Stay Human? Or was that a DLC? Or was that a subtitle to the second game? Look at that guy there. Can I get that guy? Oh, so close. I don't think I can, or I don't think I'm supposed to be able to. I do see there's a plasma or a grapple hook right there, so I'm probably supposed to grab the grappling hook and then whip across. Oh, these things come back? That's so annoying. I just blew those up. Well, yeah, this game is very atmospheric. Try to go this way. I was really kind of worried because I'm not really good with first-person shooters on consoles. It's just really not my thing. I don't play a lot of them. And so I was kind of worried, like, man, am I gonna be able to like maneuver this game? And oh, Dying Light, sorry. Yeah, Dying Light also very eerie. Okay. So there's the plasma door or the wave beam door, but once again, my progress is hidden behind Spider Ball. I need photographs of Spider Ball. Get it? Okay. Well, hold on. Try something. Aha. So I have not been in here. I assume this is probably just an upgrade. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. At 55. Which is where the guide was when it got the wave beam. And I feel like I maybe got one upgrade in the pirate facility, so I feel like maybe I'm like kind of caught up with where they were. But yeah, I'm assuming I go in here. And then yeah, you need spider track. Alright. Just checking to see if there was anything else in there that I could get right now. Yeah, Dying Light was cool. I hope you enjoy it. I used to like playing the PlayStation Plus of the month games because I used to like one year when I was in college and I didn't have a lot of money, so like I couldn't afford to buy games all the time. But I managed to find a Black Friday deal on PSN subscription cards. And so I bought like 3 years of PS Plus for like $50. It was really cheap. And so that was kind of my way to like get new games all the time. Because they would put a game of the month up there or whatever. And I really just feel like I don't know where to go. I mean, I guess I could go back here because apparently there was a relic that I didn't get. But unfortunately, I don't think I can like go back this. Like this is the short route. I don't think I can go that way. I think I would have to go all the way up and around. Because this was like a secret door to get out and get the life upgrade, which was like up in that top right corner. Up there. Don't think I can jump back up there. And even if I could, I don't know that the door would open from this side. Yeah, I can't get up there. I would have to go around. Well, I'm going to have to do it eventually anyway, so I may as well just do it now because it's something I know I can do. And maybe I'll see something along the way that will inspire me. Okay, so there's a save room there. I don't really need to go in right now. Okay, I went in that door. I think that was the map room, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, this was the room with the morph ball in it. Something that I was thinking... Yeah, there's a door in this room. Wait, is this where the morph ball was? Ah. I'm gonna manage apps at the same time. Morph ball. Transport to Talon Overworld North. Let me find this elevator real quick. My bearing. That needs to be Like so. Okay, no, so that was this room. And I believe... Did I try to go in there? I don't think I did try to go in there. Because I bet I could go in there. And get back to where the morph ball was. And then there should be a wave beam door directly behind it. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. All right, I'm gonna continue on my little journey here because I need to finish this loop around and get to the sun chamber and pick up the relic that I missed. So we'll stay focused on our current mission here. But then maybe that's where I need to. That's an area I should be able to get back to. Where am I? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the mini map and like it looks like I'm heading towards a dead end, but because it only loads like 2 rooms ahead. Throwing me off. Yeah, I'm exploring alien world, you're exploring a post-apocalypse. And like, to be fair, like this planet is kind of like in ruins because a meteor hit here with like a radioactive substance in it, and it's like it mutated and killed everything. So this is almost like a apocalypse of its own. I don't want to go in this elevator. That takes me to the heat morgue. No. I literally just said I don't want to go in this elevator. Classic not a loading screen. So let me get this artifact that I missed. And then I'm probably going to take another restroom break because I think the liquids that I consumed while I was having my lunch/dinner are all trying to now make their way out of my bladder at the same time. Spider ball. I don't have spider ball. I did this room before. I had to. Right? How else would I have gotten to the sun chamber? What? Came from the other way. What other way? Because this is... Wait a minute. What is this? Oh. Oh, you're right. I went up here. Oh, that's right. Because I remember I jumped down this tunnel, the sun tower. All right. Oof. That's a big oof. It's a big, a large-sized oof. Once again, my inability to read maps and remotes. That's frustrating. That's my fault, though. You're right. When you right, you right. Luckily, making your way back through these areas with double jump and other weapons and things is pretty true. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, you know, I'm just gonna leave. I have an idea. Let's leave. Let me get back to the main hub area, and then I'm gonna pause and go to the bathroom because I really need. Yeah, of course. Here. It's here. All right, I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okie doke. So let's try that again, shall we? So I see. Whoops. Oh. I went in this door over by the bees like I did before, which is why I remember that fountain, despite not being able to go to the furnace room, because there was another door off that fountain, which is the door that I took to get to, yeah, that's, yeah, I do recall this place now. The with the tree that had the like the 6 symbols on it or whatever, or the 4 symbols on it. You had to activate all the glyphs. Oh, hopefully it's just still open. Oh geez. Okay. Relax. Yeah, that is one thing that kind of annoys me in this game, is that since the primary weapon and the rockets come out of the same tube, like when you fire a rocket, it's relatively responsive, or a missile, I suppose I should say, where you want to be technically correct. When you fire the missile, it's pretty responsive, but then when you try to switch back to your blasting arm, like it seems like there's a pretty significant delay that happens, and it does from time to time frustrate me beyond belief. But that's okay. Ow. What the heck? Oh yeah, I forgot you're supposed to shoot those things and then they'll retract. True with the wave. Oh, so it's specific to my weapon? I kind of remember it happening with the other weapon, but maybe just to a much lesser extent. Son of a... Oh, I knew that was eventually gonna happen. Like I could feel it in my plums. All right, well this time I'll remember that you can shoot at these little critters. Tracked. That's where I'm supposed to go. Yes. Oh yeah, I see, because it has to like not only close the missile, but also like expand for the wave function, so it probably is a longer latency period or whatever you want to say. I see. Well, it's an interesting way that like the design is actually like, oh my gosh, I can't go back this way. Oh my gosh, that is so irritating. I'm beyond irritated. Ugh. So I guess that means I can't get this until I have Spider Ball, because I can't go up that tunnel without it. And I can't go back the original way, because the game has decided to block it off. Well, in that fun... How do I get out of here? See, this is what I want to avoid, being honest. Just a bunch of fruitless backtracking and searching. But that's part of the game. It's exploration. Because I did realize, like, once I looked up like the maps and stuff online, there's not a lot of areas left. In terms of just like sheer number of areas, there's really only like 2 areas in the game that I haven't been to yet. As in unique biomes. Obviously there's parts of each map that I haven't been to. Okay, so my next hopefully not dead end is gonna be to go here. Wait, no. I already went here, and that was inaccessible. I needed Spider Ball for that. Hold on. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to where I got Morph Ball. Maybe that is where I got Morph Ball. That is where I got Morph Ball. So, okay, so I can't go to that either to get the Wave Buster and the Life Giver. That is also inaccessible to me. So, like, what the heck, dude? I can't go down. What is this? Oh, I can't get here without the, because that should be, like, in this vicinity here, right? To the left? No. What is that? That tunnel. Should've known. I can't make that. Okay. I think either way, though, I think there's something. Okay, so yeah, there's a missile upgrade on the right, and then there is apparently what is called Piston Tunnel across. Wait, across that way to the left. But wait, hold on. No, all right, sorry. 3D map. Messing with my brain. I was like, wait, I thought this room was connected to this. So apparently there's this tunnel over here, but I can't get to that either without the grappling beam. Go down here. Or I guess no, it's probably going to be that you go in through the ruined fountain and then you spider ball. Or no, you need the grapple beam for that too. But apparently this is one circuit. Either way, you need the grapple beam. You either need it in this room or you need it to get over here. I don't know which, but maybe both. So yeah, this whole part of the map is inaccessible to me. Sorry, I know I got the map on the screen in the game in the background. I'm aware. You're not missing anything. I'm just sitting here agonizing over where I can and can't go. I have to keep rotating the screen so that I'm in the same orientation as here. So here's me right here. And in this room, then down to save station, and over here, this is where I'm getting a little confused. I have a bunch of stuff on my map and I don't hover over. Energy core. Okay, so that's here. I've been in there, and then I've been in the room directly to the west of it, which was called the furnace. But that's as far as I've been, but I don't know what's required to go in this spot right here, and then the ice beam is required here, and I don't have either of those. So even if I could, by some method, which I doubt that I can, get into this tunnel and go up here to this wave beam door, I would immediately be blocked by ice beam door. Well, no, there's Elder Hall access. That looks like a missile door. M. Oh, missile stick. I don't think I've ever seen a missile. And then this is where the ice beam is. But I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go yet, because the game is trying to tell me to go back. The game is trying to tell me to go back to Vendrana Drifts. Dang it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Like, it tried to tell me to go, that I need to go here. But I couldn't get in this door. Right now it's showing blue. But when I went there before, it was gray and it was unpowered. So I don't know if leaving the area caused the door to turn on, or I had a theory that eventually I need to get whatever connects this up to this, which would be Ice Beam. Oh, I'm struggling. Literally just here and it was closed. We saw it. We saw it with our own eyes. I feel like the map is lying to me. If that's the case, my only other option is to go here and hope that whatever is required to go this way, because like I can see this door, this is an Ice Beam door, is to hope whatever is required to go in there is something that I have. A long journey if I'm wrong. Okay, let's do it. All right, so how do I get there? I got to go back to the arboretum came from. Try this, and if this is not it, then I am going to look it up. But I will try this first. I really just don't know. These are the magma pool. Go to magma pool. So away. Yeah. Squeak, 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 squeak. Now this time I need to go directly across. That was pretty slick right there, you gotta admit it. Right? Yes. So I need to go up. Up there, essentially. Okay. Just a save room. I don't really want to save. I don't remember the last time I saved. I think it was at the ship. But honestly, if I'm this lost and I don't find where I'm supposed to go, I'll probably just quit and then get the ship. We can just restart from the ship. Oh. Okay. I know that wasn't the intended way to do that, because when I came through here the first time, I didn't have space jump. Worked. So I need to go across. So annoying. This isn't. This turns out to be a humongous waste of time. Okay. This is, yeah, this is right. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this is just a chamber. There's nothing in here. I should have remembered that. I should have remembered that. I remember that there was this place that had two access portals, and one of them was on the ground and one of them was a spider ball. Should have remembered. Okay, well, disturbance found in the quarantine zone. Yeah, we've been over this, brother. I know that you've told me that there's something wrong there. Last time I tried to go there, I'm gonna be really annoyed if that's open now. And I mean, there's a good chance that it is, because the game has now told me twice to go there. But I remember distinctly, both before and after going into the Space Pirate facility, trying to open that door. Oh my god. This has been a completely... I don't even think I've gotten anything here except for one missile upgrade. I need your textbook example of a complete waste of time. So, is this the one that leads to... How do I even get back there? Oh, do I gotta go through the magma caves again? Oh gosh, that's so annoying. Game needs fast travel. I'll say it. I'll be the brave one to say it. Hey, it may be, but that doesn't mean it's right, you know? Please give me another way into this stupid place. Shorter way. You're not gonna give me fast travel. Yeah. You're a big scary dragon. Blah 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 blah. Oops, that's alright. I get it. I'm on fire. That was dumb. Okay. Don't touch me. These things crack me up when you kill them, though, to be perfectly honest. Where are you? There's another one. Also, I think a turret somewhere under this platform. I thought there was. Ow. Hurt. Hurt. Alright, now I know I've threatened to crash out a couple times, but if I get back here and go to that door and it still won't open, I might crash out. Starting to get a little late. I'm starting to get a little cranky. I'm a little impatient because I've spent like the last hour and a half not knowing where to go. Like, I feel like I haven't accomplished like anything. Well, that's not true. I guess I went through the space pirate thing, but that only took like an hour. And I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours. Okay. Alright. Straight ahead. But I need to go... I think I need to go up through there and around and then up. Yeah, and wouldn't be so painful if some of the routes weren't so circuitous. Like if you could just go where you wanted to go. Especially once you start unlocking like upgrades and double jumps and whatever. Like not have to go like these like looping 6-room paths to get to like a room that's technically connected to the room you're in right now. And then this guy just comes back every time and shoot at that guy and you miss. This guy's been replaced with like a boss. These little buggers. Fortunately, the wave beam kind of makes a lot of like combat trivial because of the stun effect. But I'm sure eventually the game will start throwing enemies at me that are immune to it, and then I'll be annoyed. I totally forgot that my team was playing a baseball game tonight. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and watch it. And I completely forgot. Now it's probably over. It started at 7. I don't want to look at I don't want to look at my phone though. It's gonna try to show me the score. Yeah, it showed me the score. We lost. Of course. Why would we not? Why would we deign to not lose? Alright. Anyway. Well, at least now I don't even have to waste my time watching the 15-minute highlight video. Of course, the night we scored 8 runs would be the night that that our pitching gives up 12. How the heck did I get up there last time? Not like that. Play that much. There we go. There's a stinking stalactite around here somewhere that I didn't scan. I can't scan it now, I broke it. Wah wah. Here we go. Usually there's enemies on that little platform there. I guess when it put this big guy in here, it took some of the smaller, pesky enemies away. No, just get out of here. Wow, I took a lot of damage from that. They were all stacked up on top of each other. Oh man, that's stupid. Anyway, oh, I gotta activate the stinking thing. The raise. Oh, it's the jump completely. Oh, okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Doing great. I don't even think I needed to jump over there, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I thought I did. Can I shoot these things? Yeah, let me try to get these guys out so that doesn't happen again. There we go. Yep, I just need to come over here. Okay, so that's the save room. That's the thing room. Oh, you can't shoot the room. This, hold on. Door's blue on the map. Game's telling me I need to go in here. Only other thing that this is connected to is this, and it's got a white door, which is Ice Beam, which I don't think I can get to without Spider Ball. Which I think is in here, isn't it? I don't want to spoil too much, but I think it's... Is it not? It is. So I can't go get Ice Beam without Spider Ball. Spider Ball's in here, so I can't have Ice Beam to go through here. No other elevators to come up through here. I might have to take a break. I might have to take a break, and I'm just, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna look it up. I bet. Yeah, I mean, if there's like a hint, I'll take a hint. Like, but I mean, even at this point, like, I'm probably just gonna look up where I'm supposed to go because I don't see any other roads that lead to Rome. God, freaking visor. Or, oh, this. Oh, are you kidding? Yeah, I mean, I used this before and it said the door has no power. It didn't tell me this though. A nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electro energy will energize the conduit. Conduit radiates some heat that is invisible. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, no, that's the spider ball track. That's not the conduit. That's the conduit. Wrong weapon. No? Oh no, that's a spinner device. Oh my god. On the right platform? Yeah, okay. That's a little frustrating. Is that not even it? No, apparently that's not it. Let me read it again, because I was a little upset when I read it. A nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit. The conduit radiates some heat that is invisible in the normal spectrum. Oh, I got it. The conduit statue is worn and weathered. Oh, yeah, it wants me to... No? Scan indicates the presence of a power conduit beyond the statue. In the statue? I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm a little upset, obviously, because I did scan that door previously. I scanned it, and it said the door has no power, or whatever it says at first. But it didn't tell me all that other stuff about... Now, I understand I probably, wouldn't have known what to look for, and without the X-ray visor, I wouldn't have seen the heat signature. But I at least would have known, like, okay, I need to shoot something with my wave beam at some point, but I don't know what it is yet. Like, and the fact that I came back later... Okay, it's fine. Honestly, it's fun. What's an hour and a half spent wandering random parts of a level for no good reason amongst friends, right? Okay, here we are. Boss arena, I assume. That big piece of coal gonna come to life, I guess. What is that? Giant spider? I assume super missiles are gonna be the trick here. Maybe heat visor, I don't know. I also have to pee again. Did I take a second break? I swear I did. I think this just happens to me when I get agitated. I just have to pee all the time. It's like a defense mechanism. Okay. Big rock guy. Got it. Got it. Morphology. Thardus. An animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems. Of course it does. Of course it does. Disabling lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. Of course I'm gonna have to... Alright. The chaotic nature of phazon irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. So, gotta use... Oh, I've scanned 50% for my logbook. How wonderful for me. Okay. Oh, okay. Artist, could you please stop rolling around so I can shoot you in the kneecap? Holy jeez. Okay, I can lock on that again. Oh, he hates that. Okay. I'm calming down a little bit. Calming down a little bit. We're playing game. We're seeing new stuff. I'm getting less upset. Still a little upset, but less upset. Don't roll over me, Thardis. It's not nice. Dude, he still has so much health. That's crazy. And I just got hit. Cat, nah, hold on. Cat, now's not a good time to be clawing me, bud. Come here. Help me beat Thardis. Never mind. You're not interested in Thardis, I see. Okay, I'm fine. This boss is the skill check to be like, all right, we've let him have the auto lock on long enough. Time to separate the men from the boys here. Oh, you can't really, boy, it really is. You really got to claw grip it if you're gonna shoot super missiles. Because you can't hold the A button and change your perspective either. What's he doing? Artist, you're freaking me out, dude. This isn't like you. Oh, I saw the weak spot was there. Just keep rolling. What? Is that it? Oh, that wasn't it. I thought it wanted me to switch. Got flashbanged. I thought that meant it was time to switch visors. There we go. It's not working. There we go. Oh man, I'm burning through missiles though. I just missed like 3 times in a row. Anything dropping missiles? I know he's like throwing rocks at me, but I haven't been seeing if they've been dropping anything or not. Ouch. Can I shoot it while he's... Oh, jeez. Well, maybe somebody who can aim can shoot him while he's rolling, but not me. Come on, buddy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know. Missiles low, missiles low. Oh, okay, it still wants me in this visor. What's he doing? Like it. Oh, come on. I had him with that one. You know, for as much as I'm getting hit, I'm really not losing that much health. I suck. I cannot aim. Save my life. Oh, come on. Oh. First try. Every time. They call him the normal mode goat. Excuse me? Don't throw that at me. Give me souls. Excuse me? Give me... Why is it not suctioning? Hello? That's fine. Spider ball. Press and hold ZL when in morph ball mode to attach the spider ball tracks. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just have to check this. There's not a thing in here that I'm about to walk away from, is there? No. Making sure there was not what's the word I'm looking for? Relic. So I want to go, I think it's up here. The missile upgrade. Oh, but you can't get there without the grappling hook. That's annoying. Do I have to come back here just to get a missile pack? That's diarrhea coming out of my butt. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. So you can bomb jump, but you can't regular jump while you're holding on to the spider track. Man, that's so annoying. It's right there. This game sucks. Okay. Now the question is, where is it taking me? Is it taking me back to the friggin' ship? I don't want to go there. Oh, hold on. I should have got those missiles. I need missiles. Yeah. Ow. Alright, hold on. I do need to go to the bathroom. Especially if it's not taking me straight to a save point. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Man. I don't even remember drinking that much. I don't know if it's just anxiety or whatever word you want to use to describe what I'm feeling. Okay, so I came in here.
Recording to logbook.
Wow, I never I never read that before. I just go up here and get out. No, it's ice beam door. It really is gonna make me backtrack all the way to that stupid pirate facility, isn't it? Wait, Magmore Cave South. Never mind. Oh, that's right, this is an elevator. It doesn't take you to somewhere else on the map. I'm so dumb. Where's this? Oh, wow, okay. I want to play Dread because I bought it. But, like, also part of me, like, doesn't want to. I don't like games where one of the main I know it is only a mechanic for a certain part of it. So I don't like games where like one of the main mechanics is being killed or killed, being chased by something that's like big and ominous and like I don't like that about Resident Evil 2. I like Resident Evil 2 as a game, but I would never play it for that reason. Um, and I guess kind of the same effect like Resident 3. But there's other games, right? I'm just not thinking. I don't like that as a mechanic because it puts me on edge too much. It's too stressful. All right. I don't know what's ahead, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. So I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up there because it is 11th. I have been going close to 4 hours. That's a decent. I wanted to start earlier. It's my own. I kind of overslept today. I don't know what happened. I think I turned the volume down on like my alarm setting because I did not hear an alarm go off this morning at all. I slept till like 1:30, which I probably needed the sleep because I haven't been sleeping that well. But unfortunately, it kind of shot my day because I was gonna try to do some stuff in the morning, and then hop on here at like maybe like 4. But then I ended up having to do stuff in the afternoon, and I didn't get on here till like 7. It's just the way it goes, man. But I still got a decent good comp. I could have got a lot more accomplished. I didn't spend friggin' an hour and a half being. That's still irritating. What are you gonna do? It's in the past. Time marches forward, my friend. Can't change it. But all right, that's gonna do it. I'll be back on Tuesday.